Hi everybody, it's Rosandra, and ages ago somebody asked me to explain the process of how to teach English in Korea. So I wanted to go ahead and do that because it's about time. So I won't go as far as to say that the process of becoming an English teacher is difficult necessarily, but it is extremely time consuming and kind of expensive. And just to put this out there, I will be talking about becoming a public school English teacher because that's what I'm familiar with. As far as hagwons go and other forms of teaching here, I can't really speak on their behalf. So I will be speaking about public schools specifically. First things first, in order to be a public school teacher in Korea, you have to be from one of 7 native English-speaking countries. I'll probably put the countries somewhere around here. So this is the first requirement. Secondly, you must have a 4-year degree from an accredited university. It actually can be in anything. You don't have to major specifically in English or education to teach English here. For instance, I was a communication major. Even though it's not directly related to English, you can still teach English. In addition to being from one of these 7 English-speaking countries and being a graduate of a 4-year university, you must also be TEFL certified. And just a tip for the wise, it's highly recommended that you do an in-class certification course rather than something that's strictly online. Truth be told, it's preferred. If you have the option to have an in-class, at least segment to your generally online course, that's the best way to go, 100%. Okay, so assuming that you're from one of the 7 countries, you graduated, and you're TESOL certified, then you're basically good to go to apply. A lot of people will apply directly to the Office of Education that you want to work for, but a lot of people also go through a recruiter, which that I recommend 100%. Be forewarned though, with recruiters, you will have some that will start to work with you and things seem good and then they just drop you. Or you'll have some that won't even reply to your messages or just string you along and then kind of not lead you anywhere. So don't be afraid to apply to more than one recruiter and keep searching until you find a good one to help you out. Recruiters are especially helpful because they kind of serve as an accountability partner. They will make sure you are on top of your game and make sure your applications are in tip-top shape. And sometimes they come with extra perks. For instance, my recruiter gave us a cute little bag full of things when we first arrived, kind of like a starter pack of things that'll help you get settled in Korea. They also helped me find a hotel when I first arrived here, and they generally can be a really big help. I should also mention that recruiters are free of charge if you find the right one. Don't think that you have to pay out of pocket to have a recruiting service, because that's not true. Otherwise, you need a whole bunch of other stuff to teach English. I'll kind of list them somewhere in this video because if I go through and explain everything one by one, it will take really long. So I'll pop it in here somewhere. It does take quite a bit of time, so one thing that is so important is to be patient throughout all of this. You know, you might submit your application and your recruiter will bump it back to you and say, hey, change this, change this, and you send it back and maybe the same thing happens again. Or maybe the placement that you wanted isn't available, there are too many people. That stuff happens, so you have to be open-minded and you have to be really patient throughout this entire process. It took me 7 months from the moment I started my TEFL course to actually arriving in Korea, so don't expect this to be a quick 1-month thing. That's not the case. Don't even get me started on how long background checks could take and getting your apostille and all kinds of other stuff. It can really take some time. But just hang on and be patient. It'll be worth it, seriously. Yes. Again, I hope you found this video helpful. If you do have any other questions that I didn't fully answer, feel free to leave a comment below. Because clearly I respond to that faster than I do via video. But in any event, I hope that this was at least some sort of help, and I hope that you get placed in Korea if that's what you're hoping to do. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye.